Hello, everyone. I'm going to make this short and sweet and quick today because I put a little tidbit in yesterday's video, Come Schedule With Me on Outschool, and I thought I would share it as its own video. That way people coming back and watching the replay can get that nugget of gold, that tidbit that I thought was very important to share with you. So this is my pro tip of how to get rebookings. There are many ways you can get rebookings, but this is one way that I have found so helpful. Okay, so from a parent's view and a teacher's view, here it is combined. When a student takes your class, okay, they're automatically one of your followers. Now, you can go and follow anybody you want to. You can follow anybody's class you want to. You can even unfollow them if you go, don't like them anymore. You can unheart them, unfollow them. But if you take their class, you're automatically one of their followers. I know this because I have a daughter who's taking many classes, and I get notified every single time one of her teachers has made a new class. We're now followers of that teacher. I'm a follower of myself. So pro tip number 1, be a follower of yourself. Okay? Because that way you can be like a parent behind the scenes, seeing what the parents see. Okay? Pro tip number 2, pretend you're a parent. You can put some pretend kids in there if you want to. I have a few pretend kids in like 6, 8, and 10, so I can see what's available for those ages too. So here's what happens. You make a class, you type up the class description, you send it off to Outschool saying, please approve this class. Anywhere between 5 minutes and 45 days, no, not that many long, like 3 days, maybe, days later. Usually it's pretty fast. Usually they approve it within 24 hours, okay, lately. So a span of time happens, okay, and then you get the email saying, yay, your class is now published. Yes, they've been approved, yes. But you don't get any enrollers. You're like, what happened? It's approved. Well, you got to do 2 things. One thing, you have to schedule classes right away, okay? So right either before it's published or as soon as it's published, go in and put in at least 3 times you want to teach it over the next few weeks. Now, Outschool recommends that your first class be 2 weeks from now so they can have time to promote it. And I say do that, but also have some sooner, okay? I would say maybe your first class can be like 3 or 4 days from now, up to about 2 or more weeks from there. Okay, because Outschool advertises for you, but you need to make sure it's in the weekly email on Sundays to promote it, maybe throw up in some Facebook ads. You need some time for that. But you can also try to get it sooner. So you've got 3 time slots ready to go, right? 24 hours after your class is published, give or take, okay, your subscribers will then get an email saying, Teacher Rebecca has now published a new class. Come check it out. So as a parent, I will click on the link and go, this sounds interesting. I'm going to check it out. So they click on the link, it goes to your page, and you get to see the class. Okay, now if you have times on the bottom, they can automatically go, I want that time, I want that spot, I've bought the spot, done. Great. Ta-da! You've got a booking within like minutes of your followers getting the email. What if you did not open any spots? What if you thought to yourself, oh, I'll open my spots later. I'll figure out what times I want to teach later. It just recently got published. It's fine. I'll do that later. A parent gets that email and says, ooh, I like this class. Let's go take the class. They click on it and it says, not available. The teacher has no times listed here. Well, then as a parent, you're like, is this a live class? Or are they just like, file this away for later? I don't know. It sounds like a good class, but maybe I'll come back to it. I'll tell you a secret. I never do. I usually forget about classes. They get lost in the thousands of classes that are there. So I kind of forget about them. So you got to hit that immediacy. That's the big pro tipping, okay? Have some spots already in there before your email gets sent out to your subscribers. So yesterday, Sunday morning, I wrote up a class real quick using a class that I taught before, and I kind of tweaked it a little bit. And so I sent that off. Within about 30 minutes, it was sent back to me saying, yay, it's been published. I'm like, yay! Today, on Monday, about a half hour ago, I got an email saying, Teacher Rebecca F. has now published a new class, new from Rebecca F. Now, as a parent, I can click on it, and then I can see the times, and I can book it right away. So, pro tip, open your slots. Have at least 2 or 3 times you want to teach it between 3 days from now and about 2 weeks from now, because you could get those people going, hey, I can take it this weekend. Sure, done. And they don't have to wait 2 weeks. Okay, so have it available. That's my pro tip for the day. I'll come out with more tips as I find them out and share with you guys. You have a lovely day.